Hello guys, Boss with Famas here, and this time I'm going to teach you guys how to beat Cyber Dragon Orcust with pretty much any deck. So, it's just going to how to beat like the first turn board, I guess you could say, which is usually just Galatea, Infinity, Crescendo. This is like the standard first turn board where like if you open up combo, this is what you do. Uh, the way I'm teaching you guys how to break the board will not work if they opened up Cybernetic Overflow, unless if you can bait it out before. So, this is a really good card. I think this is going to have to be ran at more in the deck in the future just because of people are going to find more ways to beat the deck. And I don't think Cyber Dragon Orcust is really going to be ran after, like, people find out how to beat it. So, this is the first turn board. I'm going to teach you how to beat it with any deck. So, obviously there's no monster in the extra zone, so you can't just make this with Infinity and Ding, because Infinity sucks up the Ding at the end of the combo, which should have been standard. Yeah, and so this is the first turn board, 2 negates. A lot of decks can't beat this because there's a lot of floating going on turn 2, and if you can't OTK through the first turn, then it's really hard. And then the crescendo ad is actually really important too. Didn't mention that. So how you beat it is, let's say we're just gonna move this all to the side a little bit so you can still see them. And so let's say like first turn, like they make this board, and you're playing Salad. All right. Uh, you can normal summon this as your 6th card, and then link it away for the Solomon Great link, and then use the Salad link, or I guess, there you go, the Salad link, and Infinity to make the Mega Fleet, and then like Mega Fleet attack over Gal. And that's the Infinity, the Gal, both gone, without the Crescendo being able to activate. So now all they have in grave is a Harp, or maybe even a Skeleton for the Orca stuff. And if that's all they have, then hopefully your deck can beat that. Like you can main phase 2, like use Mega Fleet and any other monster to Orcust combo, and at that point you should be closer to winning. Like you should be able to outgrind the Cyber Dragon deck at that point. And like that same way is pretty much going to be used like the rest of the video, but like this card beats it obviously because like you normal summon Ash, they're okay with it, you get rid of it to make this, they realize what you're doing, then they overflow this. But if you know that's coming, you can make this on purpose so that way you can keep your guy alive by card effects. And then, alright, then the next way, like if you're playing, so that was like if you're playing like Striker, anything like with Ash in it obviously. So there's other decks you can do it in too. If you're playing Pure Thunder, you can normal summon Matrix, or like any hand trap, and then that deck already plays like Link Kuriboh, but you could just take like so you could like play Link Kuriboh, and then use the Matrix or Link Kuriboh, and then get rid of the board with Infinity and Link Kuriboh to make the Mega Fleet. There's way too many ways to make the Mega Fleet now. The Orcust deck already plays like Ibly and the Brass dude, the level 1 Orcust. And like I said before, level 1 Orcust, Link Kuriboh, out the void. Normal summon Ibly, make Mermaid. You can even use Mermaid effect because Ibly can be chained too. And then just out the board. Salamangreat, which is why it's this deck's hardest matchup, is because they don't even have to add anything in their extra deck except for the Mega Fleet, because they can just go turn 1, game 1, normal summon Foxy, get rid of it for Baylings, and then you have to overflow, and then if you don't have overflow, then they just get rid of it for Mega Fleet and do the normal. Striker has a decent time doing it too, because if they normal summon Ray and you overflow, then it's gonna beta negate and overflow. So like normal summoning Ray is definitely worth it. Gets rid of two like interruptions that are really good. And then the next deck is Subterra. You can obviously use like Fiendus to make this, but there's also the Clara and Rushka, I think the name is, something like that. It's the Link one. Takes a normal summon monster, and it can only be made in main phase 2. You can like have like Guru face up. Like if you could even play Guru and out this board. Guru, look, this board right here, Guru sucks. That deck loses to everything. And if you have this, they can just normal summon Guru, or like use normal summon Guru, get rid of it, make the Rushka in main phase 2, get rid of Infinity and Rushka to make Mega Fleet, and boom, I'm already down one negate. That's not the whole, like, that's obviously not going to out the whole board. The Rushka doesn't out the whole board. The Rushka just outs the Infinity. So that's why I had it at last, because it doesn't out everything, but if you're playing like a Subterra deck or something like that, even being able to out one negate with any normal summon monster is really good. Is really good. So that's it for the video. I kind of just wanted to show this off because this deck pretty much was like a one event thing, kind of like how the Danger FTK was. It was played a little bit, and then people were prepared for it, and then it died off. That's how this should be. Like, the only way you can stop that is like overflow, and people were playing. Like, I was the only one that played one of it, but everyone else was playing two of this. And usually first turn, like, you don't even get overflow. Like, you're unable to, because you just want a combo. But that's it for the video. If you like the video, then drop a like, and that's all. Peace.